everybody. I am here with my friend Kirk Thatcher, who I haven't seen since Halloween. I was not sober, spoiler alert.
And I wasn't this pretty.
How have you been?
Good. Had a nice, pretty calm holiday season, and I've been working since May on directing an animated series for Nickelodeon.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
I can say the name, yeah. It's called Max and the Midnights, and it's going to debut fall of 2023, so fall of this year.
Nice.
And I said it's Monty Python and the Holy Grail for 12-year-olds. It's an action comedy series. It's really, really fun. And we're directing it. I'm directing it over Zoom, so you get to work at home, and it's all being done in Unreal Engine. If you've heard of Unreal Engine, it's big in video games. So it's pretty amazing. It's like you're directing a video game. So if you know video game world, you've got the sets and the characters. So the characters just kind of slide around when you're directing, because they're not animated yet. But then you can move the cameras and put the cameras anywhere. So it's like a virtual director's playset.
Damn,
it's really fun. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. I think it's going to be really. It's funny. It's got action, adventure. It's got drama. It's a really good show.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Yeah. So is this your first time at Pasadena Comic Con?
Yeah. First time. Not my first con, but first time at Pasadena. Yeah, it's nice.
Have you been to the city before?
Oh yeah. I grew up in LA.
Oh yeah. Okay, good.
I've been coming to Pasadena since before it was cool.
Nice.
Back in the 90s.
So since we met, I found out something about you.
Okay.
I did not know this. This is our third encounter now. First one,
right.
We went to my boyfriend David, who's filming. Hello, David.
Hi, David. Turn it around.
Oh my God, he's so camera shy. But we went to go to the New Beverly to see the screening of Werewolf by Night.
Oh, right.
And I needed water so bad. I was, a thirsty bitch. And Kirk was in front of me in line. Yes, you may know him as the Scotsman from Werewolf by Night.
I got killed by this guy.
But I was in desperate need of water, so I went to the lobby to get water, and this kind gentleman was in front of me, and he's like, "Oh, if you would like, you can go in front of me because I've already seen this." And I was laughing so hard because I was like, "Okay," because I knew exactly who he was.
You did?
Yes, what a gentleman. But I was too nervous to say anything back then, and now look at us. Pasadena
Now we're
Comic Con.
best friends. And I wasn't flirting with you either.
I was so scared on Halloween that you thought I was flirting with you.
No. I know who's flirting. I flirt with everybody.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
But since Halloween,
yes.
I did not know about your history with the Muppets.
Oh, right.
What the hell? I am obsessed with the Muppets. Always have been.
It's all right. It will pass.
I don't know if it will. But my question for you is, I don't know if you've been asked this before, but if you had to identify with one Muppet, like which Muppet?
Ask that all the time. Well, boy, it's hard because I've written and directed and helped design some of them. Identify with, or like, there's three answers to that.
Okay.
Identify with Gonzo. Like before I ever worked, I identified with Gonzo. He's funny, outrageous. I love Uncle Deadly because I love monster movies and monsters, and he was a creature. And then I love writing for Pepe. So I wrote and directed Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Oh my God!
I got Gonzo and Pepe.
Yeah.
Uncle Deadly we didn't really put in there because he's, I don't know. At one point he was going to be one of the major characters, but so it's not an easy answer. When you work with, I met Jim Henson in 1986. And I worked with him until last year. So So thank you for asking.
Here I thought I was being original. Okay, you've never been asked this before. Which Muppet
would I eat if I was on a desert island? No one has ever asked me that. Of course, Piggy, because A, she's pork, and B, she's fat, so I could probably live for a month.
Well, I was going to say which Muppet is the tightest, but I feel like you just topped me with yours.
The tightest? I think Rizzo. Rizzo or Pepe, because they're tiny. You can't even get your hand up there.
Oh, this is how I get demonetized.
Exactly. Well, we're talking about puppets. You put your hand up there and make them talk, but not Rizzo and Pepe. They're actually a little trigger mechanism. Because literally their heads are tiny. They're the size of, I don't know. I don't have anything here. That's the size of their head, so you can't get your hand in there.
Oh, boy. Do you want to show off some of the stuff that you have for sale?
Sure. Well, this is interesting. This is Salacious, who I puppeteered in the Jedi making of special. My buddy Mark did his voice, so This one you get both signatures. That's me and Salacious. A lot of Star Trek 4 pictures of me as the punk with Leonard. We showed that for Joanne. And then I got to play the punk again in Picard.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. And write a new version of the song. The lyrics start 35 years later, nothing much has changed.
I have to tell you something hilarious, though. So my friend Robert Meyer Burnett, huge Star Trek fan. So I was telling him about Halloween, and, you know, I was a little bit tipsy. And then I was just like, oh, yeah, I met Kirk. And I was just saying, like, how much fun we had. And he was like, Kirk, the punk from Star Trek, season something, episode something. I was like, I guess. I was like, yeah. I was like, I just know, you know, that you fisted a Muppet or two, and I'm very jealous.
It's dry. You got fibers in your fingernails. It's not good.
Well, anyways, Kirk, I don't want to take all of your time, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for being on my channel. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And
Thanks, man.
I'm shocked we're sober.
I
This
know.
is just
I'm
coffee.
drinking water.
No.
Show up later. Or, you know what? Come by, bring me a good drink, like a Manhattan, anything with bourbon in it. I'll knock $10 off your autograph.
See you later.